Peace and salutations, Dota fans, because you didn't hear my intro. We have it's me and BullJaXX. You've heard BullJaXX, now you hear me. Congratulations, I have done my job properly. I'm happy you're here for this one. You know, I'm happy you're here for this.
How's for the best of us? It's a Wednesday, you know. So you just gotta shake the rust off.
But normally I don't cast on Wednesdays, but I actually happen to have an available Wednesday for once. Like, you know what? I'll cast my good friend, former teammate, Squidward, Colonel Squid. But no, he just missed 3 minutes of me talking.
Oh my! I do love their banners. They have banners. It's pictures of my dogs. That's hilarious. And that's like, yeah.
It's your entire menagerie, you know.
Right, exactly.
Entire fam.
They do ban Huskar in the second phase. FN being like probably the, and no, not probably, is the best Huskar player in the Discord. I don't think anybody can take that away from him. I'm surprised they didn't pick it at 8.
Salacious Sea Lion 62 contest him on that one.
Are you sure?
He's a very good Huskar player, and he has more matchmaking rate.
Does he actually?
Yeah, he's good at. I've played with his Huskar.
What's his rank? I think FN's pretty high, like 500, isn't he?
Like 300. Is FN really 500 now?
FN is high MMR.
Good for Flying Nightmare.
Right, I know. This cracked. There's a lot of typing in the chat. I need to scroll through this all real fast to see.
Do we miss anything of value? Because I'm guessing the answer is no. That math magician in my chat? It's a math magician in my chat. You got anything to say to math, BullJaXX? Fellow caster, math magician 10.
Big math fan. Huge fan.
He knows I'm in his chat. He knows my opinions on him.
What are your opinions?
He's pretty good. And if you've heard me talk about casters behind the scenes, you know that's a high bar.
Yeah, usually you have a lot of trash talk. No offense.
That was supposed to be unsaid, but you're completely correct. I do.
Sometimes you've got to call a kettle black, you know?
The kettle isn't allowed to be called black. The kettle wants to be called a useful vessel of water, not black.
It's still got water in it, don't worry. Oh, my.
It's going to be a fun night. I need a nice, relaxing casting night.
It should be pretty... Oh, a next pick. This is a great pick. Actually, is this that good of a pick? It's a great hero. It's definitely like okay against Mirana, but is it really that good against Spirit Breaker? It kind of feels bad against the Spirit Breaker.
Isn't this a Mercy hero, though?
I guess so. I would attribute more Mercy heroes to, like, Hoodwink and... I don't know. He's an offlaner to me, personally. I don't know. It's hard to envision him as a 4. Because I've, like, played so many seasons of MD12, so many plays offlane.
Offlane.
I think I've played like 6 or 7 leagues.
Imagine playing offlane.
I know. Offlaners are kind of cringe.
Off winks at camera.
I know.
I don't have it on right now, so obviously can't do that, but it's a lifestealer. It's a great lifestealer game, I think. I'm a little bit concerned about this Brood having a fine lane. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm personally under the impression that Broodmother does not give a crap about lifestealer, and it's actually really good for Broodmother's lane right now, because he can just farm the jungle as Broodmother and the lane. And lifestealer can probably only farm the lane.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's no... The message of Broodmother in general, Broodmother's just incredibly maneuverable in that lane situation. Lifestealer is a lifestealer.
Lifestealer is a lifestealer. I'm not sure what else you could pick, though, against the Broodmother. Maybe just a ranged hero.
I remember a lot of people at the TI were about this Gyro hero, but... Yeah,
Gyro...
Oh,
Lich coming out.
Breaker, then. Wait a minute.
I think it's an offlane Mirana and a 4 Spirit Breaker, for most likely.
Okay.
Beagle has, like... I'm pretty sure Mirana is his most played hero, if I'm not mistaken.
How do they deal with Morphling, actually? I don't think they deal with Morphling at all.
Yeah, actually, this is a terrifying game. Holy crap. This is such a good game.
Radiant have decent lockdown, but not decent Morphling lockdown, you know?
Mm-hmm.
10 seconds.
Where this could be an extraordinarily good game for... Wait, is this the Wii Morphling? Is this the Squid Morphling? Who's the Morph player in this team?
Both. Probably we though. We played it in WD2L and I casted last week, and he went deathless.
But that's a 4K average lobby for a 4K
You're
player.
wrong.
This is
You're
a
not
6K
wrong. But
average
he
lobby.
is capable. He is definitely capable of hopefully pressing tribute shift. I have faith in him.
But he's playing against tight competition. This is tight competition.
Very tight, very tight. I'm sure you can tell
These
that
are
I'm
four
very
high
biased.
MR players and Shane. I'm a Shane
And
believer.
Shane.
I am a Shane believer.
I am a Shane believer too.
Since Shane has
I'm
done
actually-
something that I can't do, make a lad's team good.
Pretty much.
You've done it. He's done it. I have not done it. I had Colonel Squid and we got 13th place.
All about perseverance, honestly. This is like his, what, 4th or 5th season?
Definitely 5th, maybe even 6th. No,
honestly, yeah.
It's 5th. It's 7 to 11. 7 to 11.
Yeah, there you go. Time flies.
I mean, this point, this is like all the way back to when I started in Lad, so it's starting to stretch memory at that point. I came around season 6. That was good old long time ago.
5 seconds remaining.
All right, so what's Squid is done? Squid says, "You know what? I'm done.
He's done.
My team are idiots. I'm done." Is that what he's saying at this point?
Do they want to pause? All right, thank you, Mr. Lens.
They have paused. He's still playing from a crappy laptop, right?
I believe he's playing from. I think it's a decent laptop, and he's playing on a hotspot now, so he's got consistent ping. So Mr. Lens is now a terrifying force rather than a what's the thing? Oh, you remember last season how that team had such an issue with Mr. Lens with like an unpause and all that stuff? The ironic thing about that is the guy who unpaused and that team is now on Mr. Lens' team.
And that's that's how it goes.
That is hilarious. But that guy will also not pause for Mr. Lens, and they will just keep the game unpaused if Mr. Lens keeps disconnecting. They will just play 4 versus 5.
That's how
which is hilarious to me.
I'd
pause all the time.
I'm not keeping track of pause time. That's not my job. So
that is the captain's job. My job? That's not my job.
It's your job.
There is technically a precedent that you can use pause time for each game. So good luck. It's 20 minutes.
The thing with me is, unless I'm being paid, I don't know what the rule book is. Like, I'm working.
Yeah,
I'm working.
Just be civil.
I'm working. BTS trademark Pro Series trademark 13 trademark next week, and I know the rule book for that.
Are you adminning or casting?
Sadly, adminning.
Sad.
I thought I was casting, and I was told I'd be casting, and now I'm not casting, and we're gonna avoid talking about that one more so I don't get more bitter. But it's gonna be a fun time. And you were right though about the Morana, but you were wrong about the Spirit Breaker. It's gonna be Morana 3, Spirit Breaker mid, both of them going core.
Wow, holy crap! Wait a second, how did it not ban AA?
I mean, think about it, right? You have 3 supports already. It's like, oh, we don't need to ban out another one. I'm not gonna have a 4 support hero, but no. Morana offlane, Spirit Breaker mid, AA5, or actually probably AA4 Lich 5, and then it's good to go.
Yeah?
I mean, they were not prepared, clearly. What? Is that a mid Sand King for Squid? Is that a mid Sand King, or is that a mid Broodmother?
I have no idea what's going on. I don't really like this Sand King pick either.
I mean, it's a Squid. It's a certified Colonel Squidward classic, but
he's never lost in 24 pick Sand King before, so we'll see. I do like the Radiant Draft a lot better though.
Wait a minute, didn't he do that before?
I don't know.
I swear I've been witness to that firsthand. So,
Flying Nightmare has no lifestealer set. Hello, sir. Poverty.
Listen, man, lifestealer sets, they're kind of weird looking sometimes. You don't really need one.
But I feel like you need the tail. I feel like seeing the tail is pretty normal now.
Maybe we're at the point now where there's such a dearth of massive flashy cosmetics that it's a stylistic statement to not have any on. Keeping it real, BullJaXX. You should learn about
Keep it real, yeah.
Learn about keeping it real, BullJaXX.
I'm a sucker for some hats, Badger. I love it. I love the candy works and everything. I spam Dire Tide to roll.
Back in my day, they removed an Ursa set for being too lore breaking.
I remember the Alpine set. I remember that day. I remember waking up and reading Reddit that day, and I was like, "Really? They removed this set? It doesn't look that bad." And then look at there. Look where we are now.
You know, I should ask you, whose draft do you prefer more, BullJaXX? Whose draft do you prefer?
Oh, the draft with AA. I know that a lot of Morphing players will tell me until they're blue in the face that it is not terrible to play Morphling into AA with a BKB, but I just think they're completely wrong.
You
it's like
talk to Morphling players? Ew.
yeah, I do.
I don't talk to
Unfortunately,
Morphling players.
you don't talk to Pango players, but yeah, I'm here.
Okay, you're not a real Pango player though. If you were a Pango player, you'd be good at Pangoler.
Okay, all right, come on, man. Don't come on.
I apologize if you are joining us. Welcome to game number 1 of Cuban Extraction Team taking on SIMPathy for BullJaXX. Cuban Extraction Team again coming in at an 8-4 record, taking on the 3-5 SIMPathy for BullJaXX. I am Badger. I'm joined by the actual BullJaXX, who there is SIMPathy for, and right now we're seeing the Cuban Extraction Team run through the dire side jungle. They, I think, barely saw Frostfire on the Observer Ward. Regardless, they're running to the high ground right now. Jakiro's on the high ground as well, though. Choppa leads the way, has Chilling Touch, hits Wee. As already skilled attribute shifts, he's on the run. Arrow will hit. Morphling will attempt to strike Morph up, but in the 4v2, it's a really rough time. No bash yet from Mr. Lens. There's your bash from Mr. Lens! But it's still perhaps not enough damage. It'll be a very close call. No! No first blood. A lot of damage done. Morphling's game is officially ruined, but no first blood.
The battle begins.
Jesus. Yeah, a really unfortunate out from Wii right there. I'm really surprised that he fell for that. His game is still fine. I mean, he used quite a lot of spells and he didn't die, but yeah, it's not great.
He's gonna miss some creeps, it appears. I mean, he has the full regen and then TP over. And even
I
then,
don't believe he'll miss any, actually.
This ward here, it spots out the rotation from 3. They want to try him right now. They really want to punish this low MR carry and say, you know what? You're not going to let you have a fun time. You are not allowed to play Dota 2. We are going to prevent you from playing Dota 2. We're seeing it right now. He's just running away. Already strength morphing once again. Whose ward is that? Is that Frostfire's ward? That's it.
Yes.
That is a light-saving ward right there.
That's a good fart. Yeah.
Light-saving ward in this lane.
11 more players showing their value in this league. It's always nice to see. I remember being the bad player on my team. I still am.
Are you though? I've seen your team. Not bad player anymore.
Who is the bad player? I mean, are you sure? I'm playing offlane now. I'm pretty sure I'm the bad player.
You're right, actually. You're entirely right.
Yeah, like statistically speaking as well. I'm getting there. Don't you worry.
I thought about it. 'Cause last season you were good, but that was last season.
Last season, Marshall was the bad player until he was good.
Marshall had to shake off the rust from playing carry for a season. Went from 5k to 7k again.
And then back down. He backed down to 5k again.
Again? Is he back to 5k again?
He, last time I saw him, he was like 3,600 or something.
Oh dear God! Do I need to Q snipe Marshall or something?
It happens. It happens to the best of us. No bottom lane.
Yeah, bottom lane, they're going in on Shane. Shane attempting to run away. Journey pops the web. Shane is still alive. He'll pop the Mango and Frost Blast. Journey will find no kill. He's forced to run into this tree stump area just to not die to Flying Nightmare. What exactly? What is that? Is that a stump?
I believe there's a stump to the left, and the bottom is a crystal.
Is there a crystal in that? I can't tell because of the web, but...
Yeah, this right here is a crystal, this is a stump.
Are you looking where I'm looking? You're looking here, right?
Yeah.
I don't see your arrows. I don't see your...
This is a stump, and this is a crystal.
Oh, you mean that. I see. I just meant this structure over here. I know it's like some kind of crystalline thing. I digress. Over to mid lane, Mr. Lens so far is having a fairly good time against Colonel Squid, but it's even on CS. 11-4 versus 11-2, so... Gee, that's another good deny from Squidward. Colonel Squidward. Hell of a mid laner.
Yeah, definitely one of the best, for sure.
One of the exciting things tonight is there's 2 very high-quality mid laners. That's Mr. Lens. Very good mid laner. Colonel Squid, also a good mid laner, so that's... You know, on paper, that's the exciting lane. Problem is, it's a mid lane Sand King versus Spirit Breaker, so it's not really...
It's very kind of boring, honestly.
Not a lane you want to watch too much.
there's some kill potential for sure. I would think that Sand King probably has kill potential, and at level 6 they both do. Probably Spearbreaker a little bit more. Bot lane here, Mercy's doing some pulls. Brumiller just really needs to get XP. That's all he really needs in this game. Trying to get him level 6, definitely the play.
I think he's not even 3 yet, though, is not ideal. It's one of those things where if I'm Nyx, I want less experience than I have right now. Like, he's almost 3 on Nyx as well, which is definitely the wrong play. He's too much experience in the Nyx custom.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's leeching way too much.
Seems like Journey's like, you know what, I don't need XP. I'm just going to right-click a Lich. Lich is going to die here. The Impale comes in on 2, and Journey will grab that first blood. So that's one way to generate experience. Kill somebody.
It's quite important that the Brood got that last hit as well.
A lot of money. Not that much money, but at this stage of the game, a lot of money.
Yeah, I just realized that Choppa is playing the AA, and this is not really like strike me as a Choppa hero.
Well, what exactly is a Choppa hero, BullJaXX?
A playmaking hero. This guy like reminds me of like a guy who'll pick Pudge and just like hook all 5 of your heroes into the fountain. Doesn't remind me of a guy who like sits back in the back and casts an ultimate. Sounds really boring.
When you see a sick 5-man Ice Blast, then we'll say I have to play out was just made by Choppa from long.
That's
range.
That's a Choppa blast, yeah.
You wait for it. You wait for it. I'm putting big expectations on him right now.
I hope so. I believe it's called Reed. I think I'm pretty sure.
That sounds accurate. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can't change the Choppa or something like that. I think he said so was an in-house.
I'm pretty sure you just like change it, but oh well.
Well, I don't know, skill issue.
That's actually a skill issue.
Yeah.
I'm sure if Math is still watching, he can tell us if that's Reed, but what can you do sometimes? He's taking a lot of damage top lane, but he's playing Morphling, so he's gonna be A-okay. Got a Ring of Health right now. Is that like a later Lincolns? What are they even for, actually?
I think it's just a casual one for this lane. There's quite a lot of harassment with the Mirana and the H Apparition Chilling Touch. It's quite a lot of damage to just keep chucking. I think the hero should just be force feeding Tangos to the Morphling. I think it's kind of your job now as a 5 to buy like literally 3 sets of Tangos if you have to for your carry.
And then die for your carry, TP and bring regen for him.
Yep, again.
You know, bring his regen as well. It's all how it goes.
I kind of miss the Salve meta personally.
I don't. How Metal's awful.
So much better.
At least when it's like Tangos, you can keep 2 for yourself, you know?
I don't mind buying stuff for my cores. Like, I understand my job. My job as a support is to enable my cores to join the game.
Sometimes I just want stuff.
Go play offlane.
Listen, I'm not a dirty offlane player. I mean, I used to be. Back in my day, I was a carry player. You know, it was a good time.
Also, it's not that bad right now. It's pretty fun. Wraith Pack is a really fun item to build.
Man, you're high. You're high.
I wish.
It's not a fun. If you think
Wraith
buying Wraith Pack's a fun thing to do, you and I have different definitions of the word fun.
If you just pop Wraith Pack, you run in, no one takes any damage, you stun somebody, you just stand there, and then nothing happens. Great.
I think offlane fun. I think, you know, Blink Dagger, stun things. Yeah, what a huge Ravage, vacuum play, reverse polarity. Not.
Bottom.
He pops the Wraith Pack. Charge comes in bottom lane onto Mercy. Mercy pops the Carapace, but an airstrike in from Mr. Lens. Mercy will miss the Impale on all 3 targets. He'll pop his magic. Sigma will get right clicked down by Mr. Lens. They turn to Journey. At this point, Journey actually gets bashed, but it'll still be fine. I was watching that. Don't worry, I got you.
Hey, fine.
Out of my screen the entire time.
Missing the... What's it called? Oh, Colonel Squid,
rare mistake by Colonel Squid. Burrow, not on the mark. We see a TP top by Mr. Lens. He'll pop the Sandstorm, but he's stuck dying in his own Sandstorm. A disastrous rotation from Colonel Squid. A great counter rotation from Mr. Lens.
Almost instantly TPing up there as well. Great reaction.
You know, we were saying Spear Picker's a boring hero, but he's become... This is the stage of the game where he becomes exciting. When you're no longer just right-clicking things in lane, then it's exciting.
I loathe playing Spear Picker. It's one of my 3 least favorite heroes. 2 of my 3 least favorite heroes are actually in this game.
I'll be the other one, BullJaXX.
Huh?
I'll be the other one in the top 3. Is that Bruce there?
No, Ancient Apparition.
Really?
Yeah, Ancient Apparition, Spearbreaker, and Abaddon. My at least three least favorite.
Oh my god, you guys.
I know.
Abaddon.
You talked about this before. I know.
I blacked out from my memory, man. But Abaddon's great, bro. You got problems.
It's just such a boring hero.
You think Wraith Pact is fun, but Abaddon's boring. What?
Yeah, the Enigma Raid Tag is like so much fun. That's what I do with pubs.
Back in my day, people picked Enigma for the black holes, not for Wraith Pact, man.
Oh, I still do. I
It's
hate
his
to, but yeah.
You see him die bottom lane by Journey, but he is still playing Broodmother. He'll walk on in, walk on out. Wants a kill on Shane, perhaps. Shane lacks spells, but has 7-1 target pops along, but cannot survive. One more kill for Journey. Now 2 on the board for the Broodmother.
Pretty sure Lysler could probably die.
Meanwhile, over to... Oh, good way to farm away, but at this point, yeah, no more die from Mr. Lens. We're seeing Squid rotate top lane, though. No Blink Dagger, but has the Epi and level 1 Burrow. Epi comes in. Pump fake multiple times. Mr. Lens goes in. Burrow on 1. Mr. Lens the target. He's dropping on Spirit Breaker. He'll attempt to charge away, but he's not fast enough. Meanwhile, waveform's in for Choppa. He has 32 damage. So there will be no kill on Ancient Apparition, but that's a big kill on Mr. Lens.
32 damage. Yeah, it was a great Epi out from Squid. 2k gold up on the Dire, which is a little surprising, honestly. I guess it is a Broodmother, but I thought it wouldn't be that hard.
I don't know
The
where Squid's
BM
getting
tip coming out.
I don't know where Squid's getting all his money from, but he's got a lot of money.
Bottom?
Oh, bottom, you're right. The Brood's going in once. Wait, keep it away. He infested. There we go.
For sure. Yeah, I don't think this is why I don't like the Slicer pick that much. He's also going Armlet and not Maelstrom. I don't know, man. But I mean, I trust in FN. I wouldn't tell him what to do.
You don't.
I definitely wouldn't.
I had KU on the other night, and he was ranting for multiple hours about how left stealers need to buy armlets. I'm trusting KU on this one. Mid lane charge comes in with Mr. Lens. Impale's missed by Mercy. You know, it's about
Hey,
armlet. It gives
he's
you
a lot higher
everything you
than me.
want on Lifestealer. Oh, top lane, the Ice Blast. Wow, he's level 7 on Ancient Apparition. How is he level 7? Mirage level 6. How is he
Sniped.
7?
I think he attribute shifted and killed himself.
Ridgewood? FPS issue. Oh.
Definitely a rage quit.
Ay. That's gonna be it. It's one of those things where you don't pick the left stealer for the lane in this game. You pick it to do the team. You infest Spirit Breaker. You play it to Mirana. You have the Lich Armor for you to man fight. You have a lot of options that are nuts. At this point, Brood's too strong. You leave the lane. I'm seeing FN now. He's in the jungle. He doesn't want to be. Ay. Read, please. No, as for last Monday night, no more all chatting. Did you watch Monday night?
No.
It was Team Poland. So there was a lot of all chatting.
Madior? Yeah.
No. It was Team Poland taking on. Oh god, I should know who you're. But the ladies.
Oh,
the
yep.
Buffalo
The
team.
Buffalo's back. Yeah.
There was a
that
lot of all chatting during that series, I assure you. Especially, there was some real mean stuff in the all chats. I don't want any more all chat for that. I need to
Peter
series
Skippy
off all
Sybil.
chat.
What can you do?
Mr. Lens chart is bottom lane, but Journey is still playing Broodmother, so he'll be absolutely fine. One more bash comes in, but that's not going to be enough damage anytime soon. Instead, Journey turns into Mr. Lens. Mr. Lens is running. Mercy Rise of Vendetta. The webs continue to spin. Mr. Lens is blading through the trees. The charge will... Oh, it's canceled by the Burrow Strike from Colonel Squid. Into the Impale on 1, but the heal comes in from Flying Nightmare. By infesting his own Spirit Breaker. He'll face boot in, Runaway has charge in 6, and he's just too fast. Column side, actually, he'll... Oh, Nightmare Strike in on Mercy. Flying Nightmare pops out. Charge again comes through, stunning on 2. Flying Nightmare will rage to run down Mercy. Mercy... One more hit will do it. No, she's not enough damage. He'll impale on both and actually walk away. But no. Flying Nightmare is faster as Phase Boots and the Pig Pole still needs, I think, one more hit now. He looks for under the tower, and Mr. Lens... No, the Carapace! They are struggling to kill Nyx Assassin. The tower dive has done the job, but at this point, in comes Journey with the spawn Spiderlings. It's... Ay.
That can't be worth it, right? Like, what is this?
Deceptively tanky, you know? Deceptively tanky hero sometimes. Oh, top lane, Ice Blast hit on Wii. Diesel is leaping on forward. Wii can wait for him in 3, but he won't even live for 3. It just expired. The debuff just expired. He'll wait for him right back in, morphing into Morana, arrowing Choppa. Reed has been stunned and has been brought down by the vendetta of Mercy. However, Diesel will still find the counter kill on Wii. In comes Shane with the gaze and the frost shield, running down Mercy. Where's Mr. Lens? He's running on over. Mercy is going to get charged by Mr. Lens. Carapace, not there in time. Could not see it through the trees. Chain Frost comes in. It's bouncing on around to Mercy. And one more hit will die. But he will not die. The one more hit will not arrive. Okay, then.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Morphling, unfortunately, morphed agility while still under cold feet.
Ooh, good Rager reaction by FN mid lane. Colonel Squid's in a lot of danger, and he's already dead. But in comes a counter kill from Journey. Now a 1-for-1 core trade with a T1 mid dying as well.
That was great. Killing the life there. Oh, maybe a counter kill from Mr. Lens.
Hard kill to get. I mean, he charged on through, killed the spiders, but Journey is still very, very fast. He's half HP. Nakapara comes in from Frostfire. Impalets on Mr. Lens. We arrive, waveforming in. Journey is low. Mr. Lens is low. Both might die. Mr. Lens is dead, but Journey, he's still surviving. He's incredibly low, but he's not quite dead. Instead, it's Choppa who's dead. Oh no, that's a 3-for-1 in favor of the side of SIMPathy from BullJaXX.
That went from like decent for Radiant to really good for Dire. That was great out from them. Honestly, a great macro power out from the Jakiro there. Really big deterrent.
Ice Path comes in, hitting Flying Nightmare. Diesel commits 2 leaps in for Mercy. Mercy's about 1/3 HP. Mr. Lens is charging on through to give the vision, though vision not even needed because Mercy's already dead. Do you say you are being a simp for the Frostfire Jakiro right now? You say?
I definitely am, yes. Frostfire Sally.
I was waiting for that.
You're funny.
I'm not.
She hates that fucking name too. That was the funny part of that whole name.
There you go.
What's
What's Mr. Lens up to? He's charging. Oh, not on Squid. It's on Creep Wave.
Let's check items real fast. So this Marana, about to have Maelstrom, pretty good. Lifestealer has the armlet, working towards the Deso. You know, KU says to go this build, I would go this build. He's way better than me at Dota 2, so at least on carry. Shadowblade coming out from Spirit Breaker. Definitely like normal.
There's a Spirit Vessel and Ancient Apparition. That is...
That's interesting.
He's doubling down on ruining Wii's life. Ice Blast and Vessel, you know. When one expires, put on the other one. We're seeing a 3-man smoke. Squid has a Blink Dagger. He's looking to Flying Nightmare of FN, is walking on away.
He smells it out.
Perhaps.
He smelled it. Wow.
Yeah, I think one of the hero. I think Journey wasn't smoked. I think Journey was not smoked, and because of that, he was a little bit scared. He's scared of the Brood right now. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's a mistake. He made the rage too early. Epi comes in. Burrow. No! A mistake again from Colonel Squid. A second missed Burrow Strike. Ice Blast is a counter response. Mercy comes in with a 2-man impale. Flying Nightmare and Choppa both will die. Chain Frost is now bouncing on around, but Visions. Shane. He's in a lot of danger right now, but he's not dead quite yet. Next one comes in on Mercy Fix Assassin. Burrow, the counter response. There on Mr. Lens. Diesel leaps in, looking for more. Shane now perishes at 3-for-0. Diesel is low. Mr. Lens is low. He'll charge a stun on 3. He wants to kill Squid. Needs one more bash, but no! The Burrow, the Ice Path, the lockdown, too much. A 4-for-0 route in favor of SIMPathy for BullJaXX.
That was great Ice Pass and Impale out for Mercy and Frostfire there. Honestly, carried their team at the beginning there. This is awesome to see. FN wasting the rage right to start just to farm the wave is very greedy. I would say that if you have to rage to farm the creep wave, you probably shouldn't farm the creep wave. But I am no carry player, so.
I mean, if they had those Blink Daggers, maybe it's fine, but... had he revealed the Blink?
I don't believe so. That maybe.
Maybe he wasn't ready for the blink on Sand King. You never know.
You know, I didn't click on Sand King. I didn't realize Sand King had a Midas. What the fuck?
That's a squid item.
This is definitely a squid item.
Speaking of mid laners, we see Mr. Lens charging through Journey, finding Mercy. Mercy is still playing the Nyx Assassin. He'll get bashed into arrowed. Everybody's stunned on both teams right now. Mercy is still being run on down. Mercy low, but in comes Journey looking for counter kill on Shane. Shane the fall, and Mercy invises Vendetta, so he's still alive. Burrow comes in, canceling the charge from Mr. Lens into the ice path, into the damage, into a dead Spear Breaker. One more, 2 for 0.
6k gold advantage now, killing the mid and the 5. Diesel having a TP out. Luckily can't get out. They didn't bring detection to kill the Nyx. You know, dust is a vital part when you're playing against 2 detection heroes, especially Sand King and Nyx Assassin. You know, I've definitely lost my fair share of games that I didn't buy dust. You can ask him. We've definitely have.
Well, seems like we're not done with the action quite yet. Squid is just hunting. He's hunting. He wants to dive this mid T2 tower, it appears. Mr. Lens is there as well. Oh, here we go again. Oh. Okay, they had 4 heroes there ready to dive, but no dive was committed to.
I think Dieter needs to like either take Roshan or start taking the enemy ancients. It's one of the 2.
Oh no, poor Shane. Poor Shane. Meanwhile, we're seeing a burrow strike there on Reed as well, so we both supports dying on the Radiant side. Impale was missed, but it does not matter. Again, 2 more kills, 1 for Journey, 1 for Colonel Squid, and it might just be Roshan time soon. Yeah, we're seeing Roshan ping right now.
It's kind of your issue with your dual like range casting supports. You usually have nobody to make plays. Like all you have is Spirit Breaker to make plays. Trying to land a lucky arrow onto, say, a Nyx Assassin is kind of just grasping for straws at that point.
This is why they didn't ban Ancient Apparitions, so you know what? Your draft cannot fit this hero, and it seems like it cannot fit this hero.
You're alright. They had a plan.
We are seeing some big items finally finished. We mentioned the Spirit Breaker Shadowblade earlier. It is now finished. On top of that, though, we have Journey, who is just incredibly farmed. The most farmed hero in the game right now. As Wraithback, it almost has a pipe, so that's scary this game.
Oh my gosh, 20 minutes of the game. 10k net worth.
Charge comes through, gains as well there on Mercy. The Rogue Strike only on Lich. Into the arrow, actually, I think only on Sand King. Epi got off in time, but it's already a dead Sand King. Now Diesel will leap on in, looking for Mercy, will impale onto. We turns into Mirana, Starstorming the Mirana in turn. In a wave. Oh, wow, what a huge adaptive strike from Wee to bring down Mr. Lens. And now he wants a 3rd kill. He sees Ancient Apparitions. You know what? I can regen now if you're dead. Waveform in. 1 more right click. Shane TPs. It's unsuccessful. An ultra kill for Wee. And you know what? Maybe there were some doubters earlier in the game, but now that ultra kill, Wee is most certainly online.
Let's go. Heck yeah. I'm biased. Nothing but praise. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I mean, obviously, there's 4 of the people in my guild. I'm sure we're a little biased.
Only 4?
Yeah, only 4. I'm sure Journey's in the CM guild. He's a simp.
Oh, no.
Don't tell him I said that. I'm sure he'll find out eventually in the VOD, though.
Maybe he won't watch all of it, you know. Maybe he'll tune on in, notice the mic with music. You know what? This Badger guy, unprofessional, complete noob caster. I'm not watching. And BullJaXX as well, that guy who left me, I don't want to cast with him either, so.
Heck that guy.
And we'll find out. 4-man smoke gank from Cuban extraction team. Seems like they need to extract a good pick off on Colonel Squid right now. In a sandstorm right now. He has blink in 11. He might. Oh, dust. Leap in. 1 more dust committed, but Squid is just juking around the trees right now. Squid will burrow, but in comes Mr. Lens, putting a stop to those plans. A successful smoke gank results in the death on the Colonel Squid Sand King.
I have an interesting concept for you. Do you think you should be able to turn off Sandstorm instead of having to run outside of the circle?
So like, if you like press the button again to cancel it?
Yeah, so like in that aspect, he was hiding in the crevice of the tree. Instead of having to run outside of the tree, what if you just turn off Sandstorm? So it seems like you had left, but you are still in there in the trees.
And
Do you think that's justifiable enough to change?
listen, I mean, it's one of those edge case things where I feel like bad players would actually cancel their sandstorm more often than good players would actually use it properly. You know what I mean?
Properly. Okay, yeah, you're right. Actually, the skill ceiling is not worth the trade-off. You're right.
It's one of those things. I think it's like the first time I've ever seen me turn off sandstorm like that. 'Cause usually you want to have it going for like the damage, you know, a little bit of chaos stack, more protection forced out. Burrow strike mid lane. Squids again, juking around in his sandstorm. Arrow comes in, hits on Mercy. Ice Blast coming, hitting, I believe, 3 heroes. Mercy to fall, Shane the trade. Crossfire is low, but not quite dead. Burrow again comes in on Mr. Lens. The mid team fight. Mr. Lens is juking around in the invis. But as that happens, it's a carry battle where Wee brings down Flying Nightmare. Ooh, see that Mr. Lens nearly died as well. Squid nearly canceled the TP, but could not find the right location for the Burrow strike. So that's overall good fight again for SIMPathy. They're up now by 9k gold. They trade 2 for 1. It's looking real good right now. There's a bold
It's looking
charge.
very good. Oh my lord.
Oh, missed Burrow. The dust was late. No kill.
Who's getting flame in chat for that?
Everybody's getting flamed for that.
I would blame Squid for that, for going for the blind one and not waiting for the dust call. But that's just my personal opinion.
Wasn't trusting his teammates. Oh, Arrow, Starstorm, but no kill on Morph. Still has 2 lives. Atos on Squid. Squid walks away.
Yeah, it's time to definitely reset on the dire side here. Get some HP. This age is going to fall out soon. Perhaps take over the enemy ancients. This is definitely not out for Radiant though. Radiant still is like not. I know this is 10k gold, but they're definitely not out of this game. Fairmaker is definitely a hero we can see come back. I believe if you saw the Lil Bros team, they'd come back. Was he 1 or 2 games with this hero?
Ooh, another charge on Colonel Squid. The Infest Lifestealer pop out Impale. Will be on Mr. Lens, but Mr. Lens did get that Arcane Room before the Impale came. You know, the chat was concerned that Wee was a Smurf. And I quote, investigate, make sure it's not Fume playing it. Response from Zeroscape, Fume doesn't play Raged Heroes.
You cannot play Raged Heroes nor Morphling. Good luck, guys.
I mean, he's both a Ranged Hero and Morphling, so problem solved.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that's so true.
Ay. So Aegis is gone. Second Roshan's anywhere from 2.5 to 5.5 minutes. And that's the big thing we're going to be waiting on. I'm sure both teams know it, but there's still plenty of time for pickoffs and farming. Mostly farming, but if we're lucky, we'll see pickoffs.
Yeah, Colonel Squid has a lot of gold, but 0 HP. So that's why he keeps dying like instantly in these fights. I really want to see him build some more HP in these fights. Maybe an Ags, perhaps an Octarine.
Finally,
something to sustain himself.
That's got 16 all attributes, BullJaXX. That's 320 whole HP.
Well, it's not the end of the world, but it's not what I would want.
And you know what he's been dying to? Getting charged. You want to know what Link is going to block? The
A charge.
charge.
You're not wrong.
I for one, stand with Squidward. Unlike you. You're the traitor. I'm the real Squidward.
I am his biggest fan. Good luck with that.
You didn't trust in his item builds here on Sand King. I don't know about that one.
If you cannot be critical of your friends, who can you be critical of? You know? Dire will go for the smoke here. I don't really know if I really like this play that much, because you're kind of smoking away from your brood here, unless they're going to bring the brood upwards. It seems kind of like a throw if they don't, because they know where Radiant is.
They are bringing the Broodmare up to the mid lane, getting her a little closer to the team fight, but for now, I'm looking at Dire Vision again, and they no longer know exactly where the heroes are. Radiant are splitting. They make it run into Diesel here. Diesel's in danger. Burrow missed by Squidward. All weeps are committed to a Gleipnir on 3. Diesel is now being run at by a Journey. He'll attempt the TP away, and it will not be in time. Force Staff into Impale will do the job, but the trade is for Frostfire. Meanwhile, Netrix there on Squid as well. Squid buys back instantly. Still has the Epi, and one more Burrow ready to go. He wants the big kill on perhaps a Flying Nightmare. Chain Frost bounces around a few times for now. Shane gets infested in, but there's a 2-man Burrow from Colonel Squid. FN and FN and Visions both die. with the latter dying to Wii. And at this point, it's been 8 minutes. It's now Roshan time, and if SIMPathy for BullJaXX get lucky, it's gonna spawn right here, right now.
I just think a minute and a half.
And 30
Whoa.
seconds. That's pretty lucky. Not lucky enough, but pretty lucky.
Yeah, that's pretty fast one. It's definitely good for them if they can get their vision up here. I know the Jakiro did die, so perhaps we can escort the Jakiro to get some wards down.
That's the thing with these, we've seen a lot of these like really chaotic spread out team fights, which are not fun for Jakiro. Jakiro loves like super orthodox. Everything's in a set AoE team fight. Instead of, oh, there's a Spirit Breaker Lifestealer bombing them. That's not fun.
Alright, well, Roshan has spawned. I wonder how long it will take Dire to notice. Radiant perhaps giving up.
They're smoking on out as 4, and this
Ooh.
Roshan take is not very fast, nor has it even started yet. The only person not there is Mr. Lens, who could charge in from long range. They've run into Mercy. Mercy will tank Gleipnir. Arrow will get tanked by a spider, however. Charge comes through, the Infest Bomb pops out. Mercy is most certainly dead. But who is the trade? Who is the follow-up? Epi, no Burrow. Now they're on 2. Perfect from Squidward. Choppa to fall. Flying Nightmare is low. He'll attempt the armlet toggle on up. Mr. Lens could not charge through in time, and now it's already 2 dead. Ice Blast comes in, hits on Wii, but the Ice Path is there on Diesel. Diesel will pop the magic wand, attempting to run on away, but lacks the leap. Again, it's another 2-man burrow from Colonel Squid. Mr. Lens is dropping. He's incredibly low, and Choppa might just die back. He's being dove over to Tier 2 tower top lane, and there's no way to save him. And just like that, it's a dieback in Ancient Apparition. Squid finally died to Choppa. Mr. Lens might just die here as well. Ice Path is available, but it's off the mark. Wrong direction from Frostfire, and as a result, Mr. Lens will walk away. Definitely a team fight win for SIMPathy, but could have been a lot worse, that's for sure.
It honestly could have. Nick's dying right away there was kind of rough. I'm surprised he didn't get the Euls off in time or some sort of spell. But great IP out from Squidward there onto the Lifestealer. And even better ice patch from Mr. Jakiro. Honestly, the Jakiro is really carrying this game. I know it's hard to see, but like these stuns are perfect every time. And I also think that Mr. Lens is canceling his charges. I'm not sure if like I'm seeing it right or not.
Spinner snare, spinner snare.
Oh, spinner snare. That's really.
Spinner snare.
That's. Holy crap! I didn't even know. This is actually such a good. Wow, this is why this guy won Lads in the most dominant season of Lads.
We know where the shard. Oh, mid lane impale on Diesel. Wii arrives in, and Diesel will exit the game for 49 seconds. Who had the shard? Oh, it's in the backpack of Frostfire right now. Let's
Who
go
do you give the shard to?
Going to Squid.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, how did he not buy that? You should buy. That's a 15-minute item. What the heck? That item will turn your level 1 ulti into a level 3 ultimate damage type. Like I don't know how to like make it in simpler terms, but it is insane that he doesn't have that already. Actually,
not for Squidward. Not for Squidward. Says, you know what? I will be the greedy guy. I already have a Midas. I'll wait for second Roshan. My team doesn't want that. I'll get it myself. Good attempt at Ice Path, but off the mark from Frostfire. Mr. Lens will charge on through the bottom lane. That's been the name of the game for Mr. Lens, is charge through with these waves, apply whatever map pressure you can, and don't die, and generally he's done a good job at this game.
yep, definitely a good job of splitting the waves. Yeah, keeping pressure along the map. Countering the bot, that Colonel Squid bot with his charge. Doing a really good job. Will Dire be able to get high ground here with the second Aegis?
That's usually the idea, but I mean, they've got Morphling Brood. They're definitely doing it. 100%. At least going to try it.
We're going to turn on buyback status because I want to see. We got Broodmother Nyx Assassin with the buybacks. Jakiro a couple hundred gold away. Not terrible, though. Nice ward up on the high ground.
Yeah, they got these yellow boxes now, BullJaXX. The yellow box technology, it's here.
We have to hold alt or something?
No, it's just, you look at the portraits, right, at the sidebar. They say if you have it on network, you'll see she get charged. Never mind. Seeing Flying Nightmare on the run right now. Airstrike comes in, but it's canceled due to the Lincoln Sphere buff on Wii. Arrow. But it's a little yellow line in between
I
the
have to hold
text
alt
in
to
the...
see it.
You do?
Yeah, I think I had my settings turned inverted.
Normally it's on the default, and I'm pressing alt and it doesn't turn it off, so I'm not sure what's going on with you.
Yeah, like when I press alt, it shows the TP and then the gold bar at the bottom, and it shows
No,
Lifestealer.
On the left side, on the left side of your screen.
Ah, I see. I
Yeah.
see.
Got a little
I've
gold
never
trim
looked at that before. Honestly, it's right in front of my face.
Yeah, it's been like a year and a half.
What's wrong with me? I guess I've been playing more than casting. I've only recently got more into casting this season because I wanted more games to get casting.
I won't say anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing too many finals, Badger. Sorry.
Then I'll also be as good as you, BullJaXX. You know, I asked for more championships, more records, and you responded. I can't say anything anymore. Mjolnir again on Orfling, but it's an epicenter burrow response from Colonel Squid. Diesel is already dead. And just like that, there are two men ice up on top of that one. Ice Blast will not hit Wee, but Wee still has 2 lives. Wee's man fighting Flying Nightmare away from to the low ground. Squid still on the high ground. Burrow again comes through on Life Stealer. Another strike is canceled by the blink away by Squid. And the buildings are slowly dying. Mid tower low, top tower low. Charge comes through on top, but at this point, these towers, they're eventually going to die, and there's still plenty of time. 1:10 on the Aegis for Wii.
This is for sure it's a fall of it. A little bit low HP in the morphing. There we go. Healing up with the wave. Very nice for him.
Go the waveform in the place from Wii! Breaking some ankles, and just like that, it's now Shane in a lot of danger. He'll Chain Frost for good measure, but it's only Mr. Lens and Flying Nightmare. Looking for Journey. Journey pops the Wraith Pack. He's running on around. Charge comes through again on Mercy. Diesel responds into the fight, but Dire are not dying. Instead, it's Flying Nightmare who's dying. Diesel and Mr. Lens will scatter away. Mr. Lens is still running down Mercy, but over into the base again to burrow on Diesel. Diesel is dead. Flying Nightmare will rage. He'll bash down Colonel Squid, but can he escape with his life? Marana has bought back. Life Stealer gets away. Gleipnir comes in on 3. We still dropping, but still has 2 lives. Can wait for him to the north. Radiants are trying to fight whatever they can. Mr. Lens returns to the base. Has a charge through in 3, but the racks, they're going to perish. Melee is down. Flying Nightmare's bashing. The charge. No, our spinner snare from Journey. Ruining the day of Mr. Lens. Mercy at long last will shatter. But mission accomplished. You got the barracks. You got a lot of buybacks. Yeah. Melee's in the top lane. Range racks in the mid lane. Mission accomplished.
A lot of damage has been done to this Radiant side here. I think one more bad fight in this team is probably calling GG.
I agree.
This Brewmother is playing insane. Honestly, I cannot believe like consistently every single time like getting off roots on this charge. I would even go like call this guy a map hacker and I would knock down of you. That's crazy. Or a scripter, sorry.
He's got the prepped angles. He's ready to go. He knows
he's
challenging.
Ready. Fastest fingers in the West.
Saw a bit of smoke out from the Cuban extraction team, but at this point it's a little bit too late. The scattering has been done, and well, it is time for the bottom barracks to be in danger, it appears. Broodmother has buildings in her many eyes, and, well...
Yeah.
It's go time.
I think this may sound really cringe, but it is, if this is my team, it's not go time, it's time to set up for third rush.
I mean, it's the correct call, but it is cringe.
I mean, cringe is winning, so...
I'm not, I heard that was wrong, it's still cringe.
Yeah. So,
that's
definitely like a smoke.
The correct play is cringe too often.
It's so boring. The correct play is boring.
He'll gaze Mercy, but it's not going to stop him from dying. Charge comes through with Mr. Lens. He wants vengeance for Shane. Arrow comes through. Nyx is the trade. Mr. Lens is still alive. They needed one more hit to kill him. They could not find it. Lich buys that into the game. Diesel has fallen. Flying Nightmare still man fighting. Bashes Wee. Wee's turning on around, but now it's Reed who dies. Epi comes through. Hex comes through. FN is out. That's a dieback on Life Stealer. It's a waveform. Burrows right forward on Lich. And your GG is called. In game number 1, we'll go to the underdogs. SIMPathy for BullJaXX.
Sportsfight didn't even buy BKB this game. I can't even believe it. This guy's like 3K. Such a nice performance to see, like the lower end teams beating the. I think this is the #1 seed for my group.
Cuban Extraction team, yeah, they were number 1 seed going into this game, and well, they're still number 1 seed, but that's an unfortunate loss for them, of course. But they're still in pole position to win the group, assuming Kittens and their matching bunnies don't win out.
Mm-hmm, for
Still
sure.
possible. You have plenty of series to play, so.
I'm gonna run Mr. Magnus outside because he's asked to go to the bathroom. So
All right,
I'll
in
be
that
back.
case, I'm going to cut us to a break. My name's Badger. I'm joined by BullJaXX, and we'll join you all again soon for Game 2 of Sympathy for BullJaXX taking on Cuban Extraction Team. Greetings and salutations again, Dota fans. It is I am Badger back for some more League of Legends Season 11 action. This time the mic most certainly is on. I'm joined again by BullJaXX, two-time League of Legends champion, Ladman himself, BullJaXX. How are you feeling after game number 1?
I'm feeling great. I'm glad that Broodmother is banned. We can see a more normalish type game where the offender doesn't just destroy.
I'm like a little bit paranoid about my mic stuff right now because I changed some mic settings with my audio interface.
Mm-hmm.
Now turn my mic off on OBS. I'm like, wait a minute, am I like too quiet now? Am I too loud now? Is the mic okay? Wait a minute.
Weird. Have you had any issues with OBS lately? Mine has been turning my mic off just randomly. We're not even telling you. Like, I don't even have a hotkey for it. I have a hotkey for muting my mic for Discord and then recording in OBS. That's it. But it's just like randomly
I'm pretty
mute.
sure it's been fine, but
Yeah, it's definitely a B issue.
I don't hotkey it for a reason though. I do not hotkey my stuff.
I hotkey for recording videos, so I don't have to do more work with video editing.
Yeah, but you can press it. Mouse.
I'll show you later on.
Okay.
There's a method to my madness. I'm sure. I'm positive. They first picked Tiny, by the way. I don't like this.
Tiny Hero's pretty good right now, man.
Is Tiny better than a Leshrac or Mirana?
I'm not saying that, but it's definitely a very. I mean, maybe it is actually. I mean, Tundra thinks so.
Did Tundra first pick this hero over Lesh and Mirana? I guess over Lesh, yeah. But Mirana,
they were first phasing Tiny, like
or Mirana. But what? Yeah. But Mirana, which would they prefer? I'm sure they. I'm pretty positive they would 5-pick Mirana over Tiny.
Yeah, that sounds correct, but yeah, Tiny very flexible hero draft wise.
Sniper into Clockwork.
Buy Concussive Grenade, you buy Hurricane Pike.
I think you muted yourself there, sir.
10 seconds remaining.
You just get outside the cogs.
I guess you're not wrong.
Between the Ag Shard, the Concussive Grenade, and the Hurricane Pike that everyone buys nowadays, it makes it pretty easy, you know?
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
This is the best the Sniper's been in a very long time, you know?
I was surprised Sniper getting 8th picked here. This is definitely I would imagine this to be Colonel Squid's hero and not Wee's hero, because we really doesn't pick Sniper that much when we play. So I suspect this to be a mid Sniper versus Lech to own it in lane. Definitely a stronger hero with the attack animation and headshot working on denies, even though it shouldn't. Mechanic. It's ridiculous. I love it. Don't get me wrong.
I can hear the anger. I can taste the salt.
With the change to OD, by the way, Sniper does no longer beat OD. OD beats Sniper now in lane. FYI.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember seeing a game and it got brought up. You know.
I gotta learn the hard way. I picked Sniper against an OD. Like OD was like a legend 4 in RD2L. It didn't matter, dude. It's so much range. He had more range than the Sniper with his W. It was crazy.
Yeah. Wow. I knew it was long. I didn't know it was that long. Jeez. That's how it goes, I guess.
It'd be what it be. A Doom coming out here. Relatively low armor hero, but a high HP pool, so not really getting bursted by Tiny, which is fairly nice. Really dissuades a lot of the spirit heroes and a lot of like these mobile type heroes.
5 seconds.
What is the pick here? You can't really go to Illusion Hero because of the Leshrac. Wraith King is like decent against Doom, but it seems kind of bad against Leshrac because of the way it just destroys your words skeletons. Morphling is still in the pool, but it is a far better AA game this game already.
Radiant team pick.
Venge pick for now. Nice, nice reliable pick. Nothing too wild and crazy. I'm interested in seeing where this Leshrac goes. I mean, we're all assuming mid, but could be
I
somewhere
would
else
assume
as well.
so. I know Diesel does play it off lane, so I'm sure this could be a mid flex, 3 a flex with both these heroes here. I would imagine this to be a safe lane SF. I'm not really too much of a fan of Radiant's draft currently. I feel like they're feeling themselves from last game. They really don't have any HP pool to play with at all. There's no one to go in and tank a spell. Tiny really wants to be like getting in Blink Dagger and bursting people. He doesn't really want to go in and be tanking spells for the first 15 minutes. He's gonna like die a couple times and not get his Blink Dagger timing.
There's nobody there to tank it yet.
Yeah, this offlane is really gonna have to like do a lot of that heavy lifting.
I mean, it's Journey. He knows what he's doing. He'll be fine. He'll find something. He'll find something.
I'm sure.
Reading the all chat now. A lot of anger from Journey.
Yeah.
G Dota TV. Lamau. No. Dota TV is actually so fucking bad. What can you do, though?
I like watching things live. Makes it more thrilling and exciting. If I know it's on a 2-minute delay, it's not that bad. But if you like watch a pre-record, like, say like back in the day, people would watch football games that were recorded, and they watch back, and I'm like,
people are fine with Dota TV until one day Dota TV just kicks them out and you can't rejoin. Happens all the time with Dota TV. I remember doing the NA Open qualifiers for TC, and Dota TV just decided to stop working. Like, you know what? Can't watch anymore. But if you were in the lobby, it would have still worked.
yeah, I remember that. There was one time it was like a 15-minute delay, and it would kick you out when the game would end or some shit. That was a rough one.
5 seconds remaining.
You mentioned Morphling, but this time it will be Cuban Extraction Team picking the Morphling. It's the Flying Nightmare Morphling. Pretty good.
Definitely good. They do have a tiny that's decent against the Morphling. Shadow Fiend definitely has a lot of damage to lay into the Morphling as they can get him stunned. On the counterpoint, though, Morphling has a lot of burst damage to blow up this SF before he gets to BKB. SF has to get BKB this game. This SF cannot get away with not buying BKB like last game. Or, sorry, there's no Morphling player.
Just watch. There be no BKB again. Just watch it happen. You shouldn't. But watch it happen.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Okay, let's see here. We have very little reserve time left for both teams. We need an offlaner. Definitely an offlaner for Journey. Well, if you're picking here for Journey, what do you grab for Journey?
All right. For Journey, he really needs a Centaur Mars type hero, or maybe
10 seconds remaining.
I think it's Clockwork 5 and a Doom 4 right now.
Remaining.
So it's theoretically related as a Clockwork Morphling. It's kind of a hard lane actually for any hero. I'm thinking. I have nothing, honestly. Pangolier could be not terrible.
Why should it be an Underlord? That'd be an interesting pick this game. I mean, it's a lot of percentage-based reduction and some Morphling. I think it'd be pretty decent.
10 seconds remaining.
Dirty play? I mean, I'm sure he played. How good is Dirty's Underlord?
5 seconds.
Oh, he plays a ton of. Yeah, he's good at it.
Didn't really see too much of this patch. That's why I'm a little bit hesitant to lock it in, but I like this game.
Hmm. I mean, Visage really isn't that good either. Batrunner is not great.
You definitely need a frontliner. I mean, you need something that can be in the front, take damage.
No. Axe? Legion? No. Maybe it's Tusk.
Plus 3?
Yeah.
That seems like a hard one in this game. Into the clockwork.
It's not a lot of great picks, honestly. I'm really interested to see what they come up with.
Dire team pick.
Wait, what?
Offlane Tiny?
But then what goes where then?
Or Sniper?
What?
No, it's a 4 Venge. Wait.
10 seconds.
5 Venge, 4 Tiny. One of these heroes is 3. Wraith Fiend, Shadow Fiend, Sniper.
That's the problem. I mean, Wraithing makes the most sense, I guess, but
You may now select your heroes.
I have no idea what's going on.
gotta be. He didn't pull an Insania, did he? I'm very concerned. They're not even grabbing their heroes right away. I'm concerned. I'm very concerned right now.
I got a DM from Wii said our drafts are cursed. That's what I got. So I don't believe it is a misclick.
All right, I thought I mean like an accidental random or something, but this is and they're still not locking it. So it's Journey gonna be playing the offlane Wraith King, which is before Tiny 5 Venge. Offlane Wraith King. That's bold. And if it works, it works. It's kind of hypothetically good in the Doom. Zero can tank the Leshrac damage.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, it does the job we've been asking. Here, that goes and stuns, takes a lot of spells. It comes back to life afterwards as well. It's just not really theoretically like a really normal healer you'd expect. My brain's kind of hurting trying to think this is even good or not. I'm getting distracted by this really ugly SF set right now, actually. I hate this breastplate.
You know what he can do? You can buy a Wraith Pact. It's Wraith Pact for Wraith King.
Oh, true. Yeah, I mean, this definitely could be a really good pick, honestly. I think it's pretty good. Like, it could be pretty good. If this sniper just like has a decent game, or the SF has a good game, one of the two. I think it could work. We'll see. But on the contrary, I feel like it's way easier to play Dyer's game than it is to play Radiant.
Oh, yeah,
It's like
no,
Radiant really
they've
needs to
got
have like
normal
a dish.
heroes in Leshrac
Yeah.
and Morphling. Man, I'm already concerned. I'm already concerned about game 2.
I feel like it's gonna be a 20-minute game.
I hope for your sake you're wrong, but I mean, if the lanes go badly for this Radiant team, what's the plan?
There is no plan. There is no comeback. There is none. I mean, it's Tiny force feeding himself and not getting a blink dagger until 22 minutes. That's what that means.
Already a pause. If you are just joining us, welcome to game number 2 of Cuban Extraction Team on the Dire side, taking on SIMPathy for BullJaXX on the Radiant side. SIMPathy for BullJaXX pulled an upset game 1. They took down the number 1 team in Group US's Guam, and we're at the point now where, I mean, it's expected that Cuban Extraction Team are going to win game 2. They have the better draft. They have, on paper, the better team, so we'll see what happens there. My name is Badger. I'm Jumbo, the one, the only 2-time last champion Labman BullJaXX, and hopefully we win for a good time.
I'm definitely excited to see game 2 here. We have more of a normal mid-style matchup now instead of the two just spam pushers that are melee. Now we have 2 spam pushers that are ranged. So we have some sort of difference in playstyle here. At least we'll see some casting of spells that are farther away, I guess. I really like the Shadow Fiends build here, the 2 mangoes. I do a lot of 1v1s, or at least back in the day I did a lot of 1v1s. At least SF is kind of generally what you go.
I remember back in the day when you used to do the 1v1s for a while, it was like, all right, no bottles, no soul ring, no mangoes, because mangoes are just so optimal. It's like, all right, no mangoes. It'll
Oh,
ruin
really? You didn't do mangoes? I would literally
for
buy
a
like
while, no,
5
because
goals and
you,
try to.
you had to put in the rules to not do it, because if you didn't, then you just buy mangoes all game, the whole game, until somebody dies. At a certain point,
see.
it's a little bit unrealistic compared to an actual game. Where that's why with these 1v1s.
Well, even a 1v1 in itself is unrealistic. I just played a 1 kill.
Yeah, I guess, but
I mean, there's always going to be rotations and whatnot. I allow bottles and runes and all that stuff. At least on mine. Yeah.
I remember back in the day, it was like, all right, no soul ring, no bottle, no creep redirects, no jungle. That was like the general rules.
No creep redirects.
You see some weird like pulling stuff from the mid lane back when you could do that.
Oh,
like,
yes.
Right, that's kind of like a waste of time.
I am going behind the tower and farming and whatnot. Yeah. Or like pulling it away. Yeah.
I haven't seriously done 1v1s in like 7 years, so it's been a while.
I did so much. I did it back at Heroes of Newerth. You'd play it was so much. You'd shit talk the whole game, and then you'd 1v1 Soul Stealer. It was a Shadow Fiend equivalent for Heroes of Newerth. Same, literally the
I'm
same
more
hero.
of a Bubbles enthusiast, but
I love Bubbles. I mean, Bubbles was like good. Bubbles was cheap though because you could right click the thing and it would automatically, put you under and not kill you no matter what. You would never die. It's kind of cheap.
Really?
Yeah, if you right clicked it to auto cast, like if you take any amount of damage, it would just put you under. You wouldn't take the damage. I would press it before.
For phase shifts?
Yeah, if you right clicked it.
That
That's Heroes of Newerth. They might have changed it, but that was the way you played it. I love that thing. I got the soccer skin on that hero. I don't know if you remember that from back. Yeah, you kicked the soccer ball around. It was
God,
so
I'm happy I never played Han.
I loved it. Han was so much of a better of a game.
Go to 1.5.
Never got to play on this. I came in 2015, so I came late to Dota.
A lot of
I can appreciate Dota. Honestly, it's such a good game. Honestly, Dota's Dota's miles above Heroes of Newerth. Heroes of Newerth had like the gameplay aspect, but the overall picture balance, it's so much better than Dota 2.
But
Dota 2 is a very nice game.
You know where the core of the gameplay from Han came from? Some certain guy who made a Hergo called Ice Frog.
I know. Yes, he did. Yep. It all kind of connects together in a way.
Oh, I thought for a second Mr. Lens. There's no sentry word though. Will end up being 2 bounty runs to both teams. Nothing too loud and crazy to start off the game here. Gauntlet challenge: Leshrac or Nightstalker dying first. Yeah, I think it's a little. I'm gonna put money on Nightstalker dying first. 5 mag. Oh, he's all chatting shade from a different lane. He's all chatting shade from a different lane, BullJaXX.
Why does he have 5 angles on the clockwork action? This is not efficient.
He's here to battery assault, bro. He's here to battery assault. I don't think Shane, after losing game 1, is ready to hear it. He's ready to man up.
I guess so.
He's manning up. Look at him. He's manning up. Look at that passive mango regen he's got. The massive regen from Shane. This is a winning trade. This is a winning trade for sure.
It is. I mean, ironically, it is. Unless he dies.
It's a losing trade if he dies. So you're right. Tree toss available, but he needed one more head to kill the clockwork, and they couldn't find one extra.
I checked my Discord, and Frostfire said that Squid asked her to play Hall 5 Wraith King. Tells you anything about this draft.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, speaking of Squid almost died mid lane Mr. Lens. Mr. Lens is having a great game, so killing.
Really? That's surprising.
He's CSing very well. He might get no range shape than I even. This is not ideal. Oh, never mind. So we got the last hit. He's good to go. Go to top lane meanwhile. They're running Flying Nightmare. Avalanche hits on the Morphling. Morphling is dropping, though not dropping to the... Ooh, he went back in for a second, but he's still not dead.
I mean, so far, this Wraith King's doing pretty well.
Now Journey says, you know what? BullJaXX and Badger, they don't like the pick. I'm gonna make them look stupid. Even though I didn't know I was playing this Wraith King hero, I'm ready to go. It's one of those things he's really wanting Wraith King. He's like, you know what? I don't care who plays it. I want this hero in my game for some reason. So it's gonna happen.
It snowed today, Badger.
Really? Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
Snow's probably
In
coming
Ohio.
because I'm like directly east of you, so.
It wasn't that much snow. Like, it was very little amounts, but it snowed, and it's supposed to be a little bit more. Apparently, Buffalo got like 1.5 feet.
It got lake effect snow though, and probably there's like a 1.5 foot more coming still. I heard for the Browns Bills game, it's gonna be 3 feet of snow on the ground. It's gonna be ridiculous.
Jesus.
That'll be a mess. Imagine playing sports in 3 feet of snow. That's an absolute. Almost feels like snowboarding or skiing. Yeah, skiing as well. It's gonna be hard.
Is that like hard? It looks fun, but it's definitely gonna be hard.
Our top lane, they're going on Flying Nightmare again, but the cogs are there from Shane, Mr. Visions. He's just chilling. He's man fighting. He's ready to go once again. Well, at this point, Journey's winning the lane, making us look real stupid. And speaking of one lane, it seems like the Sniper lane is having a great time bottom as well. Diesel is 5-1, Sniper is 13-4. Chop is going on in for a kill on Wii if you can find it. Diesel's blading through the trees, but Wii will barely get away. He'll be A-okay, popping that extra regen Ironwood Branch Tango in an allied south to stay alive now.
Should it be this much of a? I guess it's a Sniper versus Night Stalker, but it shouldn't be this big of a. He has like 20 damage on him. Badger? Like, what is this?
And he has like 2K MR on him too, you know?
this should not be happening. He should have more.
First
I guess it's a whole win.
Shane is most certainly going to die, and First Blood goes to Journey on the Wraith King.
Wow. What a madman.
They're crazy. You know, this is why you play the games, BullJaXX. This is why you play the games. Sometimes you never know what's going to happen to you at the server.
I kind of hope he doesn't win with this because I'm going to eat my words.
Sure,
I don't want to eat my words.
You sure it's the first time you ever did? I mean, you've eaten your words enough times in your life. You're ready to do it.
Oh, all the time. All the time. I definitely could. I take it all the time. I dish it out, I could definitely take it.
Exactly.
You have to.
I say it as well as somebody who's also eaten his words a number of times in his life. Over to bottom lane, Choppa. Seems like he'll barely get away, but it'll be a close call. He's slowed right now with the shrapnel. Frostfire's running in, has a mango into the... There we go, enough damage actually. 2 points in Magic Missile, just enough damage to bring down the Doom. It is nighttime, but it's just too late now. He's running at Wii, but in the 1v2, that's not going to be a kill.
Yeah, definitely need to go to lane together. He cannot be alone at all in the next 5 minutes, but doing really well though. Sniper.
Flying Nightmare is playing on super low HP right now. I'm a little bit concerned he might just die at some point. It's like an errant stun thrown out. It's die in the stun duration. Got 198 HP. I guess it's pretty easy to react to Wraith Fire Blast, but...
And a tiny avalanche, yeah.
Say it's avalanche from the trees in the Wraith Fire Blast, then we're talking. We'll see. In the river, it's a 2v2 fight going on. Raze was missed by Colonel Squid. He split the wickets on that one, and as a result, there will be no kill in either direction. The rune ended up going over to nobody yet. An Arcane Rune top. First, the Avalanche tosses lands into Squid. Squid brings down the 2-range Raze's combo. At this point, Shane will now grab the Arcane Rune and walk away.
Great positioning and toss out there from the tiny player. I didn't even think about that. That's a pretty big kill for the SF to get there.
He was not in a great spot before that, but now he's in a fantastic spot in this lane. Over to top lane, meanwhile, the fight continues a 2v2. Shane pops the cogs. And with that, Journey now has no mana, so it's going to be A-okay there.
You think he goes Bracer or Soul Ring?
Wraith King?
Yeah.
Bracer for sure. I think he needs Soul Ring, but he'll go like Bracer Mac. That Soul Ring nerf, it really hurts for a lot of these Soul Ring buyers. He's buying a Bassi first, though. Over to top lane, speaking of Journey. He's in the cogs, knocked back again by the Mana Burn knockback, but the question is, will he die? Waveform is up for Flying Nightmare. The answer is no. With Mercy backing him up, there will be no kill on the Wraith King. Over to mid lane, meanwhile, Mr. Lens is hitting 2 with Pulse Nova. Squid is dropping. Mr. Lens is dropping. Squid will die first. Mr. Lens gets a double kill. Killed Colonel Squid, killed Frostfire. 2 solo kills in a 1v2. The power of Leshrac, and also the power of one hell of mid laner in Mr. Lens.
Colonel Squid missed both his raises on the Leshrac, unfortunately. Mr. Lens recognizing the potential of his outplay, doing really well there. Owned. That brings him back from that death.
When do we start blaming the mouse for these missed raises?
Oh.
For the bottom lane, speaking of raises, this time it'll be a 2-man raise, but Diesel will still walk into the trees and get away. Meanwhile, top lane, Shane went down. At the bottom lane, Chop is being run down by Wee and Frostfire. He'll Infernal Blade the Slamp, but that will now save his life to kill those Colonel Squid. So across the map, a 2 for 1. 3 for 1? 2 for 0. 2 for 0 in favor of the side of Simply for BullJaXX. Hey, okay, I didn't even notice that for some reason. Mr. Lens was walked on down and demolished Squid again. Okay. Minus Souls now. He's in a bit of danger as well. Split Earth will do the job. Lightning Storm into the Split Earth, and the one tick of the Pulse Nova will bring down Wee. So one more kill from Mr. Lens. He's 4-1 now. He took that death earlier as a challenge. Ever since that moment, he has been absolutely out of control.
All around the map, everywhere. These guys all farming, killing.
Like, you know what? You want to gank me with 3 heroes, 4 heroes? I'm going to ruin your game. I'm going to be everywhere.
If you want to click on Doom, Doom is what type of Blink Dagger.
Oh, there. Okay, that's an active item. No Midas, just straight Blink Dagger. I respect it.
Night Stalker definitely suffering because of how much CS Doom is taking. Looks like all of Dire is really taking quite a lot of CS. Even Shane taking 17.
That's how it goes. I'm actually interested in seeing how Journey's going to play. She went for the Soul Ring, if you're wondering. Or the Flying Nightmare, he's tanking multiple stuns, but he is strength morphing up in time. It's the Soul Ring on Wraith King, going into straight Blink Dagger. He's got a 3-4-0-0 skill build right now. There's some wild stuff, Journey.
Looking, they need to get some towers out here from the Radiant side here. Try to kill some Dire tier 1s. Free up some map space.
Seems like it's going to be a trade though. This top T1's certainly going to die, but the mid T1 might be the exchange. There's a Leshrac and Night Stalker both there. Back to top lane again. FN's on the defense. TP is cancelled by Diesel. But this T1 will go down, and now can Flying Nightmare escape? He waveformed to dodge. By this point, his TP has been cancelled. He will eventually have the raise combo from Colonel Squid, so it's 1 tower and a Morphling for 1 tower. A good trade for SIMPathy, and then in comes the in comes the ay. Well, Mr. Lens looks for a soul kill on Wee. Split Earth will hits, but the damage might not be enough. Oh, the tornado away from the tower! That will bring down Wee. Too far from the swap away. Thought Frostfire would be there in time. With that tornado redirection, no escape there. Good play from Mr. Lens and Choppa. They will escape for it.
Sniper definitely having a rough game. Hard for him to get really anywhere underneath the map.
We were concerned about the clockwork. It's not the clockwork we were supposed to be concerned about. It was the Leshrac.
Leshrac, yeah.
Leshrac. Currently a 3K net worth lead. This time it's in favor outside of Cuban extraction team. This time last game it was Squidward and company who were up in net worth, but not this time. Meanwhile, top lane is Diesel in danger, stun in by Journey, shrapnel from Wii. Diesel will TP and it will be in time. There's no assassinate on Wii, as it tends to be nowadays. You see a lot of these snipers just not even skill it until later.
No, skill it. Yeah, I usually steal stats.
This took bottom lane, but it actually, the tornado in by Choppa, that'll do the job. Split Earth misses, but the kill still goes to Mr. Lens. It's a 6th kill of the game for Leshrac, and he is just... This is he only has 66 last hits, but he's so incredibly fine with his kill money.
6 and 1 is just popping off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We're not done yet. He swaps in Mr. Lens, an aggressive salvo. But a Doom comes in on Colonel Squid, so there's no short-range raise, no Requiem. Journey arrives. He wants Mr. Lens. Mr. Lens is low, but has a magic wand. But he can't get off in time. He was stunned by the avalanche from Mercy. Shane will TP, canceled by Toss and the magic missile. A double kill for Journey. You went for this Colonel Squid and Frostfire double kill. You got the more important of the kill, but it cost you the Leshrac, and it cost you the Clockwork.
Yeah, it's Doom used, but really big kill. Ooh.
He's trying to all chat right now. Mid all chat, he is jumped on by Mercy. I think he had to just kind of haphazardly press the
You love to see it, honestly.
You know, this is what all chatters everywhere deserve, you know?
I have zero remorse. It's funny.
I was waiting for it to happen to one of the more notorious all chatters in the league. That's what I'm waiting for.
Can you name some names for me?
You know exactly who I'm referring to.
I would
and
like to be told who.
You know, you don't get it out of me. You're not getting it out of me.
Can you tell me which group they are in?
You already, I cast them on Monday. You know who it is.
Okay, yeah, I do.
Hook shot, Wraithfire Blast are exchanged, but it's Journey who's in danger. He has to reincarnate, and one life will be lost, but in come the cavalry. 3-man avalanche into the Requiem from Squid. The massive Requiem to bring down Mr. Lens into a kill on Shane. Choppa's on the run. He's being run on down. Will attempt to run away, but with the stun from Frostfire, there's no way out. 3 kills for SIMPathy for BullJaXX. They will parlay that one into that middle T1 tower.
That was a stick swap. Perfectly timed. I mean, these are things like you really don't think about unless you like really practice it as a team. Like tossing into the raises and the Requiem swap combos. They do be running at FN bottom here.
Yeah, I mean, he can strength morph. Okay, he both waveformed and strength morphed in time. Just playing around at that point. We're seeing a ping for a D ward, but little does Mercy know the D ward is not there. It's over here instead, and also here, but not actually there. Alright, so top lane, we're seeing a jump on Journey, blink in by Choppa. Reincarnate's still on cooldown for about 2 minutes, so will be more than enough time to bring down the Wraith King. And actually the TP from Mercy was cancelled. It's accepting death of his offlaner and escaping.
A pretty heavy investment, Doom, and a Night Stalker ulti. Unless I can get one more kill out of this, I don't think this is really worth it.
On the bright side, I mean, Doom will be up again by around the time when Reincarnate's up again, so that's one thing that we got going for him. And Diesel's not done yet. He's still running around. Correction. Well, we are back to farming. It's top T1 tower, though we'll not get so lucky. It cannot farm. It's instead going to die. Blind Nightmare has been farming very aggressively. We get caught again by the Avalanche toss from Mercy, but he's still half HP. He'll morph into Tiny. Avalanche tossing the Tiny up in the air. Link in by Choppa, finding Colonel Squid. Silence comes in from Diesel. They want to run down Squid. Split Earth misses. Well, the kill on Squid will be Wait, he's running. He's still running. He'll eventually dive in motion shots there from Shane. Over to Frostfire. Frostfire's caught in the cogs, and will catch another death. So that's 3 more kills. But it's time for Cuban Extraction Team, and now they are only 1 kill behind in kill score, but they're 4K ahead in net worth.
This Doom pick's really just turned almost an off-lane type farm. I'm about to pass the Sniper. Sniper not having the greatest game, unfortunately.
There's a Doom without a Midas, too. This is just a Doom going Blink Wraith Pact, so it's not ideal for Wii right now.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
It will Glyph. They want to defend their T2 tower. Mr. Lens kills some trees. Soul's wrapping on around. Avalanche hits onto FN is low, but can they bring him down? He's dropping, he's morphing, he's waveforming away. The Assassinate will not finish thanks to Lincoln's Sphere, and the damage is also too short, but Journey's still running on in. Has 1 more stun, but he is stunned by the Adaptive Strike. Mr. Lens tanks the opening salvo again. 3 stuns come in. Mr. Lens is dropping, has Bloodstone in 4, but he will not live for 4. Instead, he's dead. So is Choppa. Doom is there on Squid, but he's swapped away by Frostfire. 3 down. Triple kill for Sniper. Reincarnate is popped, but now it's, oh no, Flying Nightmare. He's just so low. Blinked on again. The Wraith Fire Blast. The toss on the Doom Shadow Fiend brings him closer. 1 more kill for Journey. Diesel wants vengeance. He wants the Sniper, but can't even get the Sniper kill. Yes, he will. But it'll cost him his life. That's a 5-for-1 trade. That's a full 5-man wipe. And, well, suddenly it's sympathy for BullJaXX, who no longer need our sympathy.
is under attack.
No longer. That turned the whole thing around again. I'm surprised Dire took that fight, and I'm surprised they lost it with the night vision advantage.
Track had Bloodstone active there. I think it would have been a huge difference, but unfortunately it was on cooldown from the creep wave earlier, so no heal up for Mr. Lens. Without the Shrek, it's so hard to fight.
Radiant do smoke up 3 heroes here, trying to make some sort of play happen. They do find Mr. Lens.
Yeah, again, good kill if they get it. They Fire Blast into Avalanche, into Missile, bit of stun stack, and that might cost them the kill. Bloodstone into turn, hook shot from Shane, hits on 2, Cogs on 2, and both of them are immediately dead. Into a 3rd kill on Mercy. A little bit overzealous for Squid and company. They lose 3, and they're going to lose Roshan as well.
That was very optimistic.
Oh, goodbye, Roshan. Nice knowing you. This is 3rd Roshan of the series, 1st Roshan of the game. And I'm sure if Mr. Lens, you want the Aegis. We'll go to him. Probably no more thing, actually.
No, you give it to Little Shrek, for sure.
Oh, okay. He's an empty inventory spot. Okay.
You could potentially argue the 2nd Roche for Morphling, but I think Leshrac and Storm Spirit are the 2 heroes that you, like, 99% of the time you give Aegis to.
I saw the empty inventory slot. I'm like, wait a minute. They're actually going to do this? No, they didn't.
Yeah.
They did not.
Too good. Mr. Lens just way too far ahead way too valuable right now. Doom is not past Night Stalker as an offlaner.
Going up now on 5th in net worth, passing his offlaner and passing the enemy carry, you know? He lanes against the core, and with the core, he's going to pass both of them, so that's a good sign, though. Sniper still has signs of life. He's not done farming yet. Your man Smoke ganked by the Dire. Shane, again, will lead the way. Doom is
another
available.
Counter smoke.
On 3 smoke action. And they're actually about to miss each other, unfortunately. The Radiant run into the Dire jungle. Then the reverse happened in the Radiant jungle with Dire running on in, so...
It's always fun to see this sort of like mirror type play. I know it's boring to not see the clash, but both the teams started thinking similarly how they want to get ahead in the draft and ahead of the game.
And the clash is Mr. Lens in his tier 2 tower. And Mr. Lens will win it.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
There is still about 3 minutes, 20 seconds of immortality from Mr. Lens, but Cuban Extraction Team are not in the mood of forcing high ground, it appears. They'll back it on off for now. Choppa apparently is not appreciated by his team right now. Did he break a Vlad? No, he didn't.
is under attack.
Maybe he like pump faked it. They're like, no! Don't break the item read! Don't grief the game! I don't know. I wasn't watching.
Neither was I.
Mr. Lens TP's away if you're wondering. Over to the top lane with the fights breaking out in the dire side jungle. Champa is invis to be stunned by Frostbite into Century Ward. Twitter comes in, hitting on Venge. Venge most certainly is dead. Now hookshot's there from Shane. Forwards over to Mercy. The Mercy Tiny will turn with an avalanche. Shane is looking to run him down. Over the more important kill of Journey. He's being run at by Diesel and Champa. The Flyer Blast hits on Doom. The TP is not in time. Cancelled by the Infernal Blade. One life is lost, and in this 3v1, will attempt to blink to the east, but with that Omni Vision from the Night Stalker, there's no way out with 6 feet under for the second time in this fight for Journey. Meanwhile, mid lane, you may see a jump on Flying Nightmare. Tiny has no blink, though. It's currently on the Courier, so FN will get away.
Radiant really needs to take a fight in their turn to stop doing these, like, I guess they're fighting into Aegis is particularly harder. Dodging Hearts is probably the best.
Eventually it will be gone, though. We're only a minute 30 away. We're down to 1/3 of the duration, so it's almost gone. This Shrek is just so farmed right now. Number 1 net worth by 2,000 over Shadow Fiends. 2,000 above Morphling. It's a hard game to bring him down right now.
Yeah, how do you kill this guy?
Journey's trying anyways, I guess, but he's forced to use the Wraith Pack to run away. But he's taking a split Earth. Mercy, that's backline jump, the Avalanche toss, but instead of subduing the east side there on Wee most certainly is dead. Mr. Lens remains alive, and when he dies, he still has one more life. Requiem. It's coming on him, but it's canceled by Champa. Mr. Lens will BKB, Squid will BKB, Champa to fall. Mr. Lens running in for Journey. The Reincarnate's still on cooldown, and Journey will die. Lens heads to Frostfire. Frostfire is still in the Pulse Nova, and now Mr. Lens will die at his tier 3 perhaps, but no! Way too much heal! Triple kill for Leshrac. No ultra kill for Leshrac. But regardless, a full 5-man wipe in favor of Cuban Extraction Team. A massive fight win right there.
Yeah, great plays out from them. Mr. Lens is just too big. He's too big to fail at this point. Looking like a potential Rax, or at least a tier 3 tower coming out.
Yeah, this is, I mean, they could buy back Shadow Fiend, but if they do, there's no souls, so it's a hard ask. Glyph is used. I don't think Radiant, I don't think Dire care. Actually, they do care, never mind. They're backing off.
A little too scared for my liking. It's definitely a free Rax in my eyes, but not my,
You see it more and more nowadays where teams throw away high percentage rack stakes for a 100% chance of just farming creeps, which again, makes sense. It's a more reliable option most of the time. So. Diesel, that was a very bold play, and it cost him his life. Went in there to take a creep and run, and well, in doing so got himself killed. He thought he was cute. It turned out he's not cute, he's dead.
They're definitely failing themselves. This game's not over yet for Dire. They can definitely win on Radiant.
Let me admit this right. So Diesel unwilling to go in 3v1 for range racks, but willing to go 1v3 for a hard camp creep.
Yes.
So I just want to double check the parameters here.
Offlaners have Radiant. So.
One more smoke time. It's 3-man smoke gang stuff from Squid, Frostfire, and Mercy. They find Shane. Not the kill they wanted, but it's better than nothing. Actually, wait a minute. Frostfire's almost dead to Shane. In comes Choppa, going out to Squid. Doom is there on Shadow Fiend. This fight could be a disaster. Mixland's tossed into the action. We're looking for a kill on Journey. Journey once again has 2 lives. Will lose 1. Meanwhile, over to Squid. The Doom is still active for a few more seconds. Back over to Journey. They'll take one more split Earth from Mr. Lens. Mr. Lens is low on mana, however. Journey mans up, looking to kill Choppa, and he will. Journey now falls. Flying Nightmare turns to Mercy. Mercy is low. He thought about waveforming in, but there was too much high ground defense for now. It's currently a 3v4, actually. Requiem comes, cancel with the silence and Diesel. FN goes to the backlines, looking for Wee. Silence still hits on two. Wee is dropping, Squid is dropping, Crossfire is dead, and Wee is dead as well. A long extension into the Radiant base now delivers. And Squid still has Requiem, wants to go in, but at this point cannot find the angle. The backdoor protection returns, and Correction to Creeps also returns. So the fight continues. Sometimes there on Squid. Squid is in the cogs. The Hurricane Pike to the outside. Requiem comes in, hitting on only one, and it'll die to Shane's rocket flare damage. And just like that, it's Mercy being run at. He'll die, and the lone survivor Crossfire is forced to run to the fountain. Has a missile, but Mr. Lens used the BKB, so the tower is dead and the racks will follow. The defense is simply not strong enough right now.
Yeah, looking like 2 racks maybe for Dire here. Radiant still has the leg to kick on. Perhaps they want to try another fight or two.
Already has Reincarnate on cooldown. I think Dire, actually, maybe I don't know. I think if they knew that, they would commit a lot harder.
Wow, Dire backs up to take a tier 2 instead of the 3 racks top lane with their tier 3.
Either way, I mean, buildings are buildings. You're running out of buildings to lose. I mean, this mid T2 to being dead. It's a full power rack set mid and just racks top. That's it. So we're running out of buildings to lose in this route. It's only minute 28. There's still a second Roshan. I think that second Roshan is going to be high ground time once.
Yeah, for sure. This game's getting pretty hard to play for Radiant.
Not about it. At least your boys got one game win. You know, 1-1's not bad.
I predicted this to be a 1-1 series a couple hours ago, so looking like I'm going to be right.
Predictions then, I mean, it's looking real good for Cuban extracting from game 2. To find Diesel, but the BKB is in time. Couple links in, looking for more. The Doom is available. Mercy, the target, the waveform will die. The Flying Nightmare, but over to Squid and Wee, the main target. Slipshot comes in on Shadow Fiend. Journey goes on the Doom Bringer. Squid is swapped to the west and will Requiem to bring back 2 heroes, but not Mr. Lens. Mr. Lens BKBs, man's up, he's stunned again by Journey. Doom comes in and AoE. Squid is dead, trade as Mr. Lens, but Radiant are collapsing. Wee dead, Frostfire dead. Squid and Wee both buy back, but it's still a hard fight. Choppa finally dies to the skeletons of Journey. Now Journey will head to Diesel. Diesel. No! The uphill mischance! The armlet toggle! Both were there, both saved him, and now at this point, it's time to run away. You've gotten key buybacks forced out. Journey's blink is still on cooldown. Are they going in again? Flying wants to fight. He wants to go on Wee. He'll wait for him over to Sniper. This could be a little bit bold. Lincoln's is popped. Silence hits on 2. FN's low. Wee is diebacked. Oh no, and Flying Nightmare's going to get away. Oh, the Morphling is most certainly not going to die, but the Clockwork might. Tossed up by Mercy, who finally respawned into the fight, and FN will TP away, so it's not more buildings, but that's 2 key buybacks forced out there.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Roshan is alive again, but I don't think Squid and Journey have the damage for this.
Not enough skeletons, I don't think, to take it. They are going Ags on the race game, so that could be interesting.
Agree. They keep buffing the Ags too. It's good now. Maybe.
I think so.
Well, Roshan again under attack. But only temporarily. Nobody's committing quite yet. That's what we're waiting for now. This is the game-deciding Roshan. I mean, if Cuban Extraction team get this one's over, but if
We're gonna get this, they can stay alive.
Can pull a miracle in the Roshan pits. I mean, you never know. Both teams are aware Dyer's in there. Diesel pops the Ascension. He's ascending currently, looking around for the vision. Doom will hit on 2 for now. Hookshot comes in. Squid the target. The stun comes in on Doom. The Doom will now be canceled. A Colonel Squid's trying to man for the BKB. He'll Requiem, clearing away the Morphling. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far, but Wee's in a lot of danger. Mr. Lens has too much damage. He's man fighting with everybody right now. Squid is low. Squid is dead. Mercy is dead. Journey is reincarnated back into the fight, but he's in a 1v4. He knows he cannot fight this. He'll attempt to escape, but Diesel is still ascending. He knows where Wraith King is. Split Earth cancels that TP. And just like that, it'll be another full 5-man wipe. And well, it's looking pretty over now.
It is looking pretty hard for Radiant.
Roshan's going to die, and when Roshan dies, it'll be time to run at buildings. Roshan does die. Yeah, it'll die. Meanwhile, the rest of the team's like, you know what? We don't care about Roshan. We're just gonna go high ground anyways. Top racks are dead. 2 racks now for Cuban extraction team. And where's the shard going to go? Apparently not to Morphling. Well, the Shrek does not have one, so he'll go to the Shrek yet. Very good sharper. Ensuring the megas. No SF for Wraith King for 20 seconds right now. Keithy has been glyphed. Perhaps the last glyph of the game.
You think this less shard is broken?
I mean, probably not. So, I don't think it's a broken part about the hero. It's a good shard, but...
Okay. Lesh isn't broken. It's just Bloodstone that's broken on Lesh. That's the only thing.
Avalanche onto the last attempt. They want Mr. Lens, but he's just so tanky. He BKBs and turns. Mercy is dead. Journey is reincarnate once again. The Flying Nightmare does not care about dying. He has 2 lives. SF is in forward. SF is dead. The trade is for Mr. Lens, but also it's for one of Journey's lives. The Shrek has bought back. BOT's into the fight. It returns to once again a 5v3. Shane's taking a lot of sniper damage, but he seems not to care. Instead, he cares. Okay, good blink dodge from Choppa. Back to Journey. He's being run at by Nightstalker, Shrek, and Morphling. Swapped away by Frostfire. A valiant sacrifice, but it's still a 2v5 defense. The melee's mid are dead. The range racks will follow. That will be megas for the Dire side. Cuban extraction team. And, well, there's still no SF for 25, no Venge for 35. There's a tiny in right now for this 3v5 defense. Mercy will be the initiator more than likely. Perhaps there'll be a toss into fountain play. Diesel comes close to the fountain for him. And at this point, it's tower diving time. Wraith King, the target, has only 1 life. Has the item scepter. It's him and Sniper, both ethereal, but eventually they both will expire. And you see Wee there? Just doing Mercy on purpose. Swap in on Mr. Lens. Mr. Lens is still half HP though. And well, everyone that can has bought back into the game, but Dire are absolutely triumphant. There's still no GG in the chat, but it's coming real soon. Squid wants Mr. Lens. He wants this kill desperately, but he's dead instead. A triple kill for Mr. Lens. And well, there are the G's in the chat. That will be a game 1 victory. Turned into a game 2 loss. For simply for BullJaXX. It's a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, nice job from Cuban extraction team to bring this one back. I really think Reed with this Blink Hurricane. I'm pretty sure it's called Hurricane or whatever.
Hurricane Pike, yeah. Wait. Oh no, no. You mean the thingy, the bird thingy. I think it's called...
Yeah, the bird force movement. I think it's called Hurricane.
Maybe.
I could be mistaken, but I probably was like MVP for this early game, kind of setting him up for a winning position.
All right. Oh, it doesn't. I'm trying to find it in the. Did it not list it? Doesn't list it. Dang it. Oh. A lot of huge. Flame from Shade. But that's a good game 2 victory for Cuban extraction team. Yeah, what we expect to go in and happen in game
Yeah, definitely. Even you could probably expect a 2-0 out from this Cuban extraction team. So, been a 1-1 for SIMPathy for BullJaXX definitely helps their case for their playoff run.
Yeah, they are towards the bottom of the standings. Every win counts, especially when you're competing with Sim Force 141, and actually basically that's competing for that 8 spot is you and Squidward. So a clash of former teammates.
Yeah, look how it is. How the cookie crumbles. We'll see. And I have a lot of matchups to play, so hopefully I'll be rising up in the list. Starting tomorrow, I play Near, which is kind of scary.
The doghouse. Make sure you're not ending up in the doghouse.
Jeez,
I apologize.
you're fine.
Yeah. This is an overall good showing for your boys, though. I mean, good series from couple players. Especially game one, it was a very good game. Game two was very unfortunate. We had a very rough post minute 6, and it never really got.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
All right,
Yeah,
BullJaXX.
I don't really much else to say. Offline Wraith King, it does kind of like it did okay, and then it was,
It was
kind of
okay.
didn't do anything.
He owned the lane, but it still didn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what can you do sometimes?
What exactly? What can you do?
Either way, thanks for coming on, BullJaXX. Got any final words, call outs, shout outs to say the people of League of Legends?
Shout out Frostfire.
Okay. Only Frostfire, got it. My name is Badger. If you enjoy my casting, I'm gonna cast your games, cast your tournaments. You want to hire me and Logical and you're using for pro events. Contact me on Twitter, twitter.com/BadgerDota2, or on Discord, Badger573. I will definitely be back Friday. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. We'll see for some more lands action. But yeah. As always, thank you for watching and have a great night.